racism. It's about having your own. And like you said, that's where you're going to go entrepreneur to own your own business. That's the way you want to go now, because they're going to shut everything down. And you're going to have to create something. You got to have, and you're going to have to, I think you're going to have to go back to family and start supporting each other. Because you know how they teach you independence from your family coming up? I know when I come up, you have more family support, and if you get home, your aunt whoop you, and then your uncle whoop you, and everybody was like,
now
you couldn't get away with it. You couldn't get away with nothing back in the day. Now kids are coming out like that, and it's because of programming. They said programming. I was talking to my man that even in Disney World, they're sending out through cartoons and all that. That's just like fun and games. They're sending out magic to our kids on another level, and then teaching them things before they know it. You understand? They're teaching them sex before they know it. You don't realize it, but they do it. They put the ballots in what I was saying, the mermaid, where the capsule have ballots in it, and you have to really look at the subliminal, but it's in there. So the eye, they know it in your brain that they're hitting certain vortex or something in your brain that's causing that. So it's opening you up without even knowing it. Because you actually lose your innocence without even knowing it.
Subliminal peer pressure.
Right.
That's how I felt. I knew it was the black princess, it was the black princess in the farm, or whatever it was. I took him. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, I know I've been in New Orleans 1,000 times. When I saw this stuff up on the walls, I said, this is like demonic. This is like demons. Ain't nobody else like seeing this, but to me, that was a subliminal message. There's little kids in here, and they're showing, the magic man, but all this stuff was rising up on the walls and stuff, and it's real demonic. And I was like, okay, no, I can't do this. Like, this is crazy, and I'm an adult. But it's put it in these kids' mind at that young age.
Yes, that's what's happening.
It's crazy.
On that level, that's what that's why you got to have consciousness all the time. Because even on adult level, you can go there. If you don't feed your mind all the time in a spiritual way, then you can get caught up very easily. You could just walk in the mall and hear they send out vibrations, and people don't realize it.
Certain music.
Music is a very powerful vehicle for them to dumb our kids down. You might be intelligent, but you get dumbed down in another way. So you can't be awakened in another way with negativity. That's what happens. Because I work with kids every day, and they talk about games, and they talk about, my man, you've been back in jail. When I see young people deteriorating, all they talk about is games and who you on Hoover, or if you're in the Crips, or you're in the Blood every day. And I know I can't wait to get out of retirement because I'm there and caught up in that. And you see young black brothers walking in line every day to lunch. Every day. And my heart goes out to that. And I'm caught up in that. I make a living off of that.
I do want to share something real quick. Within the last 3 years, they have been administering it through the health department, but they're doing a divide and conquer with parents and children. It's sliding in through the health industry because that's the concern and that's the issue where they're going to initiate it. But I had taken my son to the doctor, and I wanted some things, I wanted some tests to check out, see what's going on in his head. And the doctor actually pulled him into the room separately to ask him to verify with him to make sure she could tell me the information she got on him. He's 15 years old. So it's already being inaugurated. The miseducation of our children, are your parents doing any of these things? Report them. The inauguration of DIFUS and systems like DIFUS to come in and separate the parent from the child. I'm not knocking the organization, but how many people that you know that are involved with DIFUS that are being helped? But I'm just sharing this with you just to see that some of the propaganda and some of the things that you're hearing out there and you're not really sure if it's real, and it's happening, and it's happening. They're educating faster than we're educating ourselves, and we need to bring back this community. We need to get back into ourselves and find out who we are. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I think this is important. This is important. Vehicle can have that happen, and we need you. We can't do it by ourselves, and I'm glad you guys came tonight, and we're going to continue. We want you to join us. Come a member. We have, again, the 21st, a membership drive and an open house. And we want you to come out and share, especially you young people. We need you. You're brilliant. And I know you're brilliant.
Spread the word.
Spread the word. We need you. And once you start the Facebook, you can go on and you can get information. Because I think God is bringing him back to here. It's going to be a real great help. Ms. Pat, thank you for coming. It's very much a support. And I think you will continue to do that. You're vibrant and your energy is like crazy. And thank you. Crazy in a good sense. But I say positive. So anybody else, the floor is open for anything. That's what we do here. We get ready to have a Malcolm X panel, and we always have that Malcolm X coming around. But anything that we also, if you want to hold something here, or you know somebody want to hold an event or a lecture here, you can hold it here. And I think we're going to jump on that really short about a minute. We're going to jump on. I think that's very important. Thank you for bringing that up. And you guys, if you want to get together, we discuss how we want to let you come in, because that might be your therapy, because you know you're a powerful psychologist and you don't even know it. Because all the fact that you've been there, now you can teach. When the student is ready, the teacher comes, and you are a teacher. Tell them, brothers, look, you got to stay up out of there. So there you go right there. You can do motivational speaking, go out and speak.
I did
Start your own point. Well,
Friday before last, I spoke to a group of teens.
do it, and then start getting paid for it.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. That's right
Make
there.
it hard.
Get you a card.
Hand out your card. I do public speaking.
Believe it or not, you can say, I'm the greatest speaker in the world. They don't know that, but you have to project yourself, advertise that. Right.
Read marketing books. Marketing
I was a great public speaker. I went out, and I did motivational speaking, and I got a chance to speak for Delta organization. I was speaking in front of a court organization, and I got a little money from it. So that's.
Yeah, I just informed him exactly what you guys said. So you're confirming what I just said to him. There's also a book that's out. You heard of Think and Grow Rich, right? But there's also a book out called Speak and Grow Rich.
Yes.
And it's amazing how this gentleman told me all you have to do is get one subject. It could be Medicare. Learn that subject and then go and talk about it.
You got 12 years.
It's Speak and Grow Rich. So anything that you can think of that people need information on, all you got to do is just, like you said, educate yourself on it, master it, and then send your business cards out there. It's amazing.
It is amazing what that can happen.
Reading business books, reading marketing books. You do that, a year from now, I can guarantee you won't be having the same conversation.
Exactly.
You start practicing even from a mirror, so to speak. My thing was to start out, winners never quit, quitters never win. We always can be a winner. And I step in front of them just like this. I would go off. You see what I'm saying? And I practice it. I go in the mirror and I practice myself, and I did it. And I made money. I just stopped because I always think about making money in other ways. But I think about going back to that. You know what I'm saying? So when I get electrified if I'm talking about something positive when I'm speaking. You know what I mean? And so that's what you're going to do. You already got something right there. I'll tell you, I'll get you something. Do it free. After a while, you're going to start getting paid for it.
And this might be a little scrupulous, but if it's a matter of money, any book you want, you can find on the internet for free. Type in PDF or DOC behind it, and I guarantee you can find it for free.
You go up and say, I have 12 years in the prison, and let me tell you right now, you don't want to go there. You do just like that. You know what I mean? You practice in the mirror, and then you speak it, and it comes. You got it right there, man. Just start speaking. I'll book you somewhere. I know where you can go and speak now. It's crazy young people.
I'm always open to do things like that.
Yeah.
As I said, I spoke to about 13 kids at the New Jersey Youth Court in Trenton, New Jersey.
So now 13, 30, 100, thousands. That's how you visualize. Stadium. And the most people I've spoken in front of has been like 1,000 people. I had no idea. I just went crazy. But I got for 30 minutes. I was nervous. I had my little music. I was sharp. Back then, I kept my body right. I went in there, you know, I was ready.
And as crazy as this sounds, and it's because of something I'm about to do. You know how Jay-Z got famous, right? He was telling the guy was Trump. Why can't you do the same thing?
Oh, man, you have it right there. Use that right there.
I'm a motivational speaker.
Miss Pat, you got she put your name out there. Just take your time. Start with young people. Practice. Go ahead and talk to them. You ain't got to charge them. Eventually, you start charging. You know, because you're going to have people that want to come and hear your story.
No, and you're going to want parents to bring their children to hear your story.
You speak, right.
Amen. So, I mean.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, we
talked
about it, so we just
like,
do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
He's really passionate about it.
Yeah, you are.
That makes a difference.
You're passionate about it, man, because there are 12 years that you experience. You don't want nobody else to go there. You know what I'm saying?
You have the talent.
Yeah.
You have the talent. I mean, it's not like you don't have the talent. You just have to go and get out there.
I'm sure Ms. Kamala can tell you how many of our people have gone to prison.
Okay?
Yeah. So that's just a stepping stone.
If you're a black man in this country, it is a higher chance that everybody went to prison. Let me just say that. The percentage of people that didn't go to prison is real low. Whether they talk about it or not.
It's always a turning point.
When they came out, they were able to.
No, it's a wake up, honestly. Yeah. For me, I ended up in prison because I didn't know about support system, and the support system that I had didn't exist. So everything that I had to do for myself. And you know, I got to make decisions at the last minute. That might not necessarily be legal. Because I gotta put money in my pocket. I gotta feed my child. I gotta do whatever. I had no support system. I've been raising him since he came out. I basically caught him and ran. And so, and the opportunities that I realized, there was none. There was no welfare for a father back when I got started. In 1995, there was no housing. There was no welfare. I went to one daycare center, and they told me to get a note from his mom. I said, I ain't seen her in 5 years. I didn't necessarily say it that politely. But I couldn't even take it. I was walking around with his birth certificate in my pocket just in case I got stopped. That's how paranoid I was to take care of my own child.
Wow.
What was the Christopher Gardner story? What was that story?
Pursuit of happiness.
Will Smith.
Pursuit of happiness.
Anyway, thank you for coming tonight. We're going to get into this next one. I need to talk. You need a man. But, yeah. So anyway, and nothing else. Anybody else?
It's open for 12 to 8. Doors are open. Come in, visit, talk, chat.
Spread the word, please.
Spread the word. Volunteer your services. We do need help around here.